Hey guys, it's Danielle here with the Basscast Kayak Series, and I have with us Troy Wines. He was second place. His team was second place for the tournament that we had over the weekend, our team tournament. But Troy caught the biggest bass of the tournament at 20 inches. Troy, did you weigh that bass?
I did weigh that bass. It was a little over 4 pounds. I think it was
Nice.
kind of a post spawn bass. So I would love to caught it, maybe a few weeks before.
We did see in some of the photos where folks were fishing, we saw some really fat ones. So we haven't
Hmm.
necessarily missed the spawn everywhere because you could tell they were definitely pre-spawn or in the middle. They were fat, but
Well,
still 20 inches is a great fish, and that's a citation fish, right?
that's correct. It was actually an answer to prayer fish because I was struggling all day. Mike Brown went with me as well and fished, and the river was absolutely just brown gravy. We actually was going to write a country song called Brown River Gravy, and we were kind of joking all day and literally threw up in some slack water that had a lot of junk in it, and she was just laying in there and actually just crushed my bait. And when I saw it, I actually couldn't stop, and I was actually getting ready to go down a rapid, so it actually rode with me
Oh,
probably at
wow.
least a good 20 feet down through the rapids so I could get settled down. And actually when I got a grasp of the fish, I was like, wow, looked up and said thank you, because yesterday, being in the boat tournament, I caught one that was 23 inches, around 12-25. I actually caught this one
Wow.
today about 12, a little bit later than that, but it's about around the same times and all this stuff. So
Where were you fishing today?
we went down to the James River and fished.
Oh,
So
okay. Were you in
yeah,
like the Lynchburg section?
we was in the Lynchburg section. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So, do you want to tell us a little bit about, I mean, obviously you know what time of day you caught it and where you were. Can you tell us what you were fishing with?
Well, it's a not a big secret with when it comes to me. I'm a big spinnerbait or top
Okay.
water guy, so I actually caught it on a spinnerbait. Actually, I've been fishing a lot of pink spinnerbaits lately because I got two of my friends that their children are fighting cancer right now, and
Oh,
so I actually purchased a couple pink spinnerbaits and been fishing with them. Actually, been catching a lot of fish with them, and a lot of times off of the post spawn they like to hit that type of color. So yeah, so I'll actually give out a little secret, probably get beat up for it, but it was actually on a pink spinnerbait today.
that's really cool though.
Yes.
You get to support your friends and what's going on in their families, and then it turns out actually works out really well for you too.
And actually, to be honest with you, the pink spinnerbait, I actually bought it last year and it was just riding around in my kayak and I really did well with it. So I ended up picking up a couple more after, because actually I caught so many with my first one that I actually broke it. So I went in and picked up a couple more. So I was glad that the order got in time. So I literally just got these in.
So if somebody else wants to pick up one of those pink spinnerbaits, where can they get one?
I got mine from Tackle Warehouse. So,
Okay.
yep. And hey, support cancer, Terminator, T1 spinnerbait, order one, fish with one. The smallmouths love it.
Awesome. Well, Troy, thanks so much for sharing all this with us, and
Thank you.
congratulations on your big fish, and
Yep.
congratulations on your win yesterday as well.
Yep.
Troy is just a
Thank you.
fishing machine, and he is out here making it happen these days. So
Thank
he
you.
fished in a glitter rocket tournament yesterday, knocked that one out of the park, and then came in second in our tournament and had the biggest fish today. So he's had a pretty darn good weekend, I would say.
Yep. Thank you. And thank you to the Bass Cast for supporting us, and of course, Journey Outdoors for all they do for us. And looking forward to seeing everybody on the Maury River tournament.
Thanks so much, Troy.
All right. Thank you.